Hello everyone and welcome back to Kanen Coffee. Here we have this beautiful Breville BES920XL espresso machine. Now this machine was brought here because it was tripping the breaker. The machine was just tripping the breaker as soon as it was starting to heat up. And that was because one of these, especially this one and this one, were leaking like crazy. As soon as the boiler started to get filled in, there was so much water going into the components all the way at the back. You can also see that it's been leaking before, some steam, as we can see some corrosion in some of the screws, especially these ones right here that are fully corroded. Thankfully this only hold a little cover that gives access to this valve over here, so it's really not any electronic components or anything like that. It's just this little cover, same as this one. It's just a little cover as this over here. There you go, you can see it better. It's just a little cover that holds the micro switch, so should be alright. It's not a big deal or anything, but we can see some corrosion on some of the screws over here. Thankfully the electronics of the machine are good. We can see some more on over there, some more corrosion over there. That's the ground. There's a couple of things, but everything is working perfectly fine. We replaced all the O-rings from these from the whole boiler, all of them from here, all of them from here, including the one right here, the most important one. This one fills, this is the one that fills the boiler in, that pushes the water from here into the boiler. So that's a very important one, and that's usually one of the first ones that leak. And if it leaks, it will just fall down into a thermostat right there, and it will just trip the breaker. So there's a lot of electronic connections over here, and there's a lot of little things that any kind of moisture will definitely make the machine trip the breaker. Since this is not a real power button, this is a standby button. So whenever you connect this machine into the outlet, the machine already has energy all around everything in the machine, just ready for you to push the standby button and to turn it on. It will start heating, but as soon as you plug it in, there's electricity flowing everywhere. So, like I said before, we just replaced the O-rings of this, and right now the machine is working perfectly fine. Actually, steam coming out of the machine. This is all the pressure you can see, nice and beautiful. Water working perfectly fine as well. Nice steady steam coming out of the hot water one. And now let's do an espresso shot. Let me clean my cup first. Warm it up as well. Perfect, and let's do a double shot. Hopefully pick up the right grind settings to this machine, otherwise we're gonna see drip coffee or coffee barely dripping. And I did not pick up the right grind settings for this machine. You can see that the infusion is just barely going to the 3 bars mark, and it's just not pressurizing. So let's do that again, and let's do another shot. Okay, here we go once again. I tamper it a bit harder, hopefully not too hard. Hopefully you can see a nice espresso shot coming out of the machine. As you can see, the pressure now increased all the way to 9 bars, which is exactly what you would like to see. The flow coming out of the spouts is really good. You could probably increase the quantity of the coffee, just make it a little bit finer and tamper it a little bit extra for that perfect shape coming out of the machine. But as you can see, it's a nice espresso shot, wonderful crema, great quantity, working amazing. So there you have it, Breville BES920XL, not tripping the breaking anymore, brewing coffee like it's supposed to, and clean up that boiler the way it should. So thank you so much for repairing my Kanen coffee. Please subscribe to our channel for more content this every day, and thanks for watching.